Hey guys, it's Russell here, and on today's video we're going to be testing Griots Brilliant Finish Car Wash. Now hopefully I'm saying that correctly. Some people say Griots, some people say Griots, but I think it's pronounced Griots. If I'm wrong, I'm sure somebody will correct me. This car wash is pretty much like most of the last 20 that I've tested. It states that it's pH balanced, it won't strip or harm the wax or sealant. Use 1 ounce per gallon of water in your bucket. So what we're going to do is I'm going to be using, again, the MTM submachine gun style foamer. We'll be using 2 ounces of the Griots and 10 ounces of warm water. Then we'll switch to our bucket and use 3 ounces of the Griots in the bucket, which holds approximately 3 1/4 gallons of water. That will be the hand portion of our wash, and I have high hopes for this. I've heard a lot of people say that this is kind of like Chemical Guy's Mr. Pink. I've never used the Griots, so we're going to find that out together. It's a beautiful day outside. It's about 80 degrees. It is sunny. It's in the afternoon, so hopefully that won't detract from any of our testing. You know what? I'm running my mouth way too long on this. Let's go outside and see what kind of foam we get out of this.
Well, I apologize for my neighbor's music in the background if you can hear it. He's up the street and got his stereo blasting. Car's been about through 3 rainstorms. And it's pretty dirty. Alright, I've got 10 ounces of warm water in with our 2 ounces of our Griot soap, and let's see how it foams. Alright, so this foam goes on really hard and fast, and it dissipates really rapidly. There is a slight bit of slickness here, and as a general rule, it looks like there's mostly small with a few medium cell foam structure involved here, but really strange. There is a little bit of slickness, more than the Zymol that we just did. So I'm going to let this sit here for 6 minutes and we'll come back and see what it looks like. Alright, so we are at the 6-minute mark here, and wow, almost all of the soap is gone and it's actually dried on the side of the car. The horizontal surfaces are doing a little bit better. Top's doing the best, probably because that is the flattest portion of the car. So let's rinse this off with the pressure washer and see if it leaves any residue or removed any of our wax or paint sealant. Alright, so I'm very pleased that the Griots has rinsed very clean. It didn't leave any residue, and as you can see, did not remove any of our Adams paint sealant protection. It's still beading up nice. It's nice and slick. Now, did y'all see earlier I gave some love to the bends by getting the soap off of it? Everybody always says I hammer that car. And it's removed the bird dew and the guts that were on here. Of course, it did a really good job on our non-bonded contaminants. And as we have come to expect from all these tests that I've done, it's not going to remove the bonded contaminants. Did a good job with the residue that was on the windshield. Okay, well, let's get our bucket set up and see what kind of foam it makes and see how the Griots does in a hand wash. Alright, so we've got our car wash here, and I'm going to give you a little bit of rundown on it. It's a fairly viscous liquid, if you can probably see that. As far as scent goes, I think it's a cross between cherry, watermelon, and bubblegum. I'm not a fan of the scent of this. It's not bad, but I'm not into it. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and put 3 ounces of our wash in here. You can see how viscous this is. Okay, and as with our other car soaps that are this viscous, when you initially place the car wash in here, it's going to go straight to the bottom of the bucket and just sit on the bottom. Just a quick hand mix, and there is a slight bit of lubrication I can feel in here. Let's get the pressure washer and see what kind of foam we get. Alright, I would say it takes about the same amount of time to generate the standard amount of foam that we're going to get out of here. What I do notice is that just sitting here, the bubble cell structure is extremely small. It's very dense. It's almost like a whipped cream, but the bubbles are dissipating very rapidly. Alright, now this is really good. I'm feeling what I would consider a high level of slickness in the water. Almost has an oily feel to it. That's very, very good, because that'll help to minimize scratches and swirls when you're doing a hand wash. Alright, so let me get the camera set back up and we will do a hand wash on this car and see what the Griots can do. Alright guys, let me talk about the Griots that we just tested. I'm going to say that as a foam and a foam gun, that it's mediocre at best. The problem with it is that it just doesn't cling on the surface very long. It goes on thick, but it dissipates very, very rapidly. As a hand wash, I think it's very good. It's got good lubricity, which is what we look for. The suds could be a little better, but it's not bad because the main thing in your car wash is the lubricity. I think it falls a little short of the Zymol so far because the Zymol foamed a little better, and I think it had a little bit better lubricity. But I'm going to say that the Griots in a hand wash is a good middle of the road wash. I don't think you could go wrong with it if that's your brand that you like. I'm going to put a link in the description box below if you'd like to order it. I got it from Amazon, and if you're interested in it, trying it out, then I'll have that link available for you. So guys, I enjoyed this video. It's a beautiful day out. I wish the rest of the year would be like this. This is perfect for testing the car soaps at this temperature, and hopefully next week it'll be the same, and I will see you guys on the next video.